What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to start this video off with a little bit of talk about our solar system. At the moment I'm going to kindly ask you to please don't mind the mess in here, but what we're going to be talking about today is these batteries. For those of you who don't know, we have a pretty large solar system to the point where we can run our air conditioner off of it. We have a 5,000 watt, this is a charge controller slash inverter, so it's a combo unit. We don't need two different things. We have 4 200 amp hour lithium plus batteries and 1,800 watts of solar on the roof. I'll post a picture up above so you guys can see that if you haven't already. But we did this install, I don't know, about 6-8 months ago, something like that. It might have even been longer. Time flies. And I had somebody do all the electrical components, because as you can see, let me turn this light on. it's kind of complex. I wasn't that confident with myself and didn't want to burn the RV down. Like, I had no interest in doing that. So I'm finally starting to get around to moving some stuff, trimming wires, because he didn't trim the stuff. He kind of just mainly built the board for me. I installed all the solar on the roof. He was definitely afraid of heights. He's a great electrician, but wasn't good for roofing. Anyway, my issue is these batteries. They are rather large. They're probably at least 2 feet long. And as you can see, when I step back, they take up quite a bit of space in this bay. And it drives me really nuts. So what I want to do is I'm going to jump on Amazon, and I found a seller that sells all different gauge wire. So with this wire, we carry a lot of current, especially that these are all linked together in series. So I need to get longer wire, and they all have to be the same length. And I'm going to turn these so that they are stacked in, like, one in front of the other, nice and pressed along that way. And that's going to give me a lot more space, so I don't have to worry about this taking up so much room coming out this far. I also bought like wire, I don't know what they're called, they like bolt to the wall, and you can secure wires and make them nice and neat. This is just too long right now. We still have all of this because I wasn't sure where I was gonna permanently run it and whatnot, but I'm gonna trim all that, make it nice and neat. We're gonna get rid of the duct tape. This is just temporary, just to hold it up out of the way. I'm going to bolt this in, and yeah, so that's the plan. But I just wanted to come down here and take a look. If you guys have any questions about our solar system, I'll be happy to answer anything. It powers the whole entire RV, including our air conditioner and our microwave, plus all the outlets, TVs, lights, everything. So it's a sweet system. It's done by Sun Gold Power for our inverter and solar panels. And then the batteries are Redodo. People say it all different ways, but they've been working really good for us. I follow a lot of these beginner solar pages, mainly because I like answering any questions I can, especially for like people that are just getting into the lifestyle, whether it's full-time or maybe just the weekend warrior. And one of the most asked questions is, I want to run my air conditioner off solar, how can I do that? Most people just have no idea, so they'll go, you can't. And that's just not the case. Obviously, I'm here to tell you the truth. Like I said, we have 1,800 watts on the roof. An air conditioner uses, or at least our 13.5 BTU air conditioner, it'll use between 1,200 and 1,500 watts running. That's when the compressor is on. It just depends on how hot of a day it is and stuff. All that stuff comes into play. But it'll peak out at about 1,500 watts. So as long as you have enough wattage coming in to keep up with that, you can potentially run your air conditioner all day long. We run our air conditioner all day long while the sun is out. We don't have any issues with it. We also run the TV, which doesn't use much wattage at all, maybe 20-30 watts for our 55-inch. It's pretty good. It's a pretty power conscious TV. So we run that for about that runs for about all day with the solar, and then as soon as the sun starts to set and we're not getting peak like solar on the panels, we'll get about 4 to 5 hours off the batteries, and that's We could get more, but I don't want to drain our batteries all the way down. You never want to do that. So that's still leaving about 20 to 30% left, which still really isn't ideal. Apparently you're not supposed to go below like 40 or 50%, they say, with lithium. Although this battery company claims that you can completely charge and discharge these batteries a minimum of 4,000 times. So you know, I don't know, but like I said, we don't fully discharge them, so I don't really have an issue with that. And we also have, you guys can't see it in the shot, but I have this PowerHorse 4500i, and on those really warm nights, we can always run this. It will power the entire RV, plus charge our batteries back up super fast. You can set the inverter to how many amps you want coming in, so I usually set it to about 15 amps. And this generator will put out 30 amps. So I'll dedicate 30 amps to the RV, charging the batteries, and then you have about 15 amps left, and you can power the rest of the RV. So basically, to run your air conditioner off your AC, you just need enough solar panels and a big enough charge controller and inverter. And that's during the day. And then if you want to run it at night, depending on how long you want to run it overnight, you need a pretty substantial, you know, battery system. Our whole entire system, 1,800 watts of solar, 5,000 watt charge controller, and 800 amp hours of lithium batteries with install. And I got a really good price on the install. I think we paid around 7,000, 7,500. I've heard people paying, you know, 10, 15,000, but that of course depends on how many watts of solar you're putting on the roof, how big your charge controllers are, what brand of charge controllers you're using. A lot of people like Victron, but I also hear a lot of people having issues with Victron. It's just hit or miss, you know, it just depends. But knock on wood, we haven't had any issues with this Sun Gold Power stuff. They are pretty good about getting back to you. There's no phone number. They're a China-based company, and it's all through email. They usually email you back at like 2 or 3 in the morning. But the batteries have been great. Haven't had an issue with that. They hold the charge really well. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions about building solar sets, I'm not a pro by any means, but I can answer a pretty good amount of questions. So, next on the old to-do list, we pulled into this campground yesterday, and we threw on some leveling blocks. As you can see, I got 2 there. Actually, I got 4 because I got dualies, and I got 2 here. The issue is, you can see the rain is coming, the condensation from the air conditioner is still coming down right here. That's because we are pitched down and to this corner right here. And I'm out of leveling blocks. We bought a 10-pack probably about 3 years ago, and then I got stuck in the mud with the shuttle bus that we had before this RV, and I had to use 4 of them to get us out of the mud. And I smashed on the gas, and I got out of the mud. But we donated those leveling blocks to the mud because they either got buried or they went flying somewhere, and I did not care to look because I did not get off the gas pedal. As soon as we got out of that mud, I was hammered down the road. So cheap price to pay. Definitely cheaper than hiring a wrecker to come out and, you know, pull you out of the mud, because your insurance doesn't cover stuff like that. If you go off-road, you know, some of these rough campgrounds, state parks and stuff, or you're just off the beaten path somewhere, your insurance probably won't come out if you're not on like a designated road or on property. So something to keep in mind. Anyway, we went ahead and ordered a whole new 10-pack of leveling blocks from Walmart today. We had a Walmart delivery. We have Walmart Plus, so they deliver pretty much all of our groceries. Unfortunately, they were out of stock on the leveling blocks, so we didn't get those. I ended up ordering them from Amazon, and there's a local Walgreens over here that accepts Amazon deliveries. So I think tomorrow, or the 18th, yes, the 18th, they are coming, and I'll be able to adjust this RV to where I need it to be. Luckily, it's inside. You can really feel it. I almost get nauseous a little bit sometimes when I walk, because I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, so they're coming tomorrow, but I definitely want to fix those. Some people freak out if your RV isn't complete level, because they're like, oh, the refrigerator isn't going to work right. You'd have to be on a really substantial angle for your RV, you know, refrigerator to not work. This is not going to affect it at all. On the good side, if you've been following us, this is our newly installed dually rim, and it's held on so far for the first 3 hours of its life, so that's good. I think from now on, before we go on any trips, like if we sit here for like the week or two that we're here, before we go, I'm gonna kind of go around with a rubber mallet or something and just tap the rims, the outer rim, make sure it's on there good. Because they're like $100 a piece. So it's kind of just worth taking the extra minute to go around and do all 4. I think also what I'm gonna do too, by the way, for this solar system, oh, I'm getting bit by bugs. In here, it's not climate controlled. It's just whatever the ambient temperature is. It's maybe slightly cooler, maybe slightly warmer. It depends. It depends on how much heat that charge controller is putting out. And so it's not supposed to get super cold in here. These aren't heated batteries. So anything below 32 degrees on the actual cells of the batteries, you can damage them if you try to charge them. And if you try to overheat this, it could actually shut down. So I'm not sure what the operating temperature is on this. I'm gonna pop it up above, but I don't know. I was thinking about getting some kind of cooling fan. I cut a vent on the back here, so it has airflow, but it's not like pass-through airflow. So I might get some kind of fan to see if I can move some air around. Maybe like a DC operated fan or something. Something I can maybe wire up right to the batteries right here. That would be pretty convenient. But yeah, definitely want to do that. That way we can kind of keep this pretty cool. In the summertime, I open this big hatch now and then just to let it air out. Now when I leave the hatch open, sometimes I get a little nervous because that entire system is very expensive. And I have other stuff in there as well. So I do have my Ring cameras out here. I'm going to get a mount for this one. This is a Ring stick cam. But I am going to get a mount, and it's going to mount somewhere over here. Oh, it's talking to me. But yeah, that way, right now it's keeping an eye on everything, but it'll kind of have a higher vantage point and keep an eye on everything from a little bit higher. And that way, if anybody tries to do anything, you know, we'll know about it. Also, just an update, guys. We're running T-Mobile 5G home internet over here. It's $50 a month. I'm not a sponsor or anything. I just like to tell everybody about it because it's been working fantastic for us. Here in the mountains, where we're in like the middle of nowhere, I feel like, I'm getting speeds of 150 megabits per second download and 27 megabits per second upload. So YouTube videos go up in like 2 minutes. We can stream, we can download, we can do whatever we need to do with ease. And it's only $50 a month compared to when we had Starlink, which I still have the whole setup and everything in case we ever, you know, really go off the grid or whatever. But that's $150 a month, and the hardware was $600. Somebody said they're running a special right now and selling the hardware for like $299. So if you're in the market looking for, you know, Starlink, you may want to check it out. I didn't check it out personally, but that's what I heard. All right, guys. Sam ordered us these tubes. They're like a whole $4 each. I don't know how long they're gonna last.
They're cute though.
But there's
a river for 2 and change.
Yeah. So there's a river right here, and you're allowed to go tubing down it. You're supposed to have a PFD, personal flotation device. But you know us, we're rebels.
Nobody had it on.
We're rule breakers. So
I saw a deer across the river eating, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah. I saw a pig. Oh no, that was you. Oh. So we're gonna go. At
least my floaty can hold me.
My my floaty is rated to 175 pounds, so I might be drowning today. I'm on a diet, by the way. So
no, you're not.
Words of encouragement, thank you. Well, I start July 1st.
Lies, people.
Yeah, I don't lie to you guys. July 1st, though. That's my date. I'm getting it all out of my system now. All right, so here's the opening. Oh my God, what is this, a death walk? What is this? We got a kaplunk in there?
No.
Oh crap.
Let's see if we can go down the other one or not.
Oh, the river's moving kind of good. Oh God, we're gonna get lost. We're not gonna know how to get home. So they don't leave you many options.
I mean, I don't know if we're supposed to go down this way or not.
I don't know if you guys can see how steep that is, but it's quite steep.
A yellow jacket right there.
And there's a big drop right there. But the whole river's to ourselves. I don't know how cold it is. Sam, you want to go down first in case you fall? I don't want to fall.
I don't want to get stung by that yellow jacket.
Just step on it. Sam, if you fall, can I have your floaty?
We can't hold you.
Maybe 2 can. I'll double up. Whoa, whoa.
Are those mosquitoes?
Oh my god, I almost knocked you into the water.
Why are you down here? Why didn't you wait till I was fully in the water?
I'm scared.
There's not enough room for the both of us.
There's like 40 million water bugs on the water.
That's what that is?
I think so. It's quite buggy.
I'm about to sit and then go down.
Just tumble like a weed. Oh crap. Oh crap.
I don't know how we're gonna get back up.
Screwed. You have the number for a tow truck?
We're coming out here for wide loads. Oh, you sink in.
This is sus as hell. This can't be the right place.
It's not. We're not supposed to be going down from here.
Oh.
Can you take your floaty, please? I'm sinking in.
Oh, ew. Just set your float down and sit on it. And then it'll pop and then we'll go home. Really nice though. It's very quiet. Oh, that looks horrendous. Oh god. It's quicksand. Ah!
It's cold.
Is it? I'll watch you from here. Ah, there's an alligator.
This ain't Florida. This ain't Florida. Oh, get low.
Oh, I almost dropped the GoPro. Oh my god, sit in your damn floater.
I'm trying.
Alright, well that didn't last very long at all.
No, literally as soon as I got into the water, I had to get out.
Yeah. I don't know if you can...
I don't know if you guys can see
got,
it
like,
a little
hives
bit.
all
There's
over.
something in the river.
Yeah.
Milo, go lay down. That's giving me an allergic reaction.
Which is very itchy and burning.
It burns. So, I don't know. I'm scared to try a different area, and then this happens again.
That area is kind of like stagnant a little bit. I'm gonna look on the map for in a day or two and see if there's like more flowing water. That way there's no like bugs or anything sitting in it. And plus you gotta walk down that steep hill and then it's
There's
like
other
quick.
areas, but I just thought since it was right there.
Yeah, this was like right across from our campground, so it's just convenient. But I'm gonna find a better spot in a day or two and we'll check it out and see if that's any better. 'Cause definitely want to do it. Plus it's kind of later in the day. It's like 6:30, 7 o'clock right now. I kind of want to do it when the sun is peak and maybe the water's a
Probably
little
gonna
warmer.
go around like 12 or something.
How cold would you say the water was?
That wasn't bad. I mean, after a while, I got used to it. I'd say it was probably at least, I don't know, 60.
That's pretty cold. Pretty cold for water. Alright guys, it's a new dawn, it's a new day. Day 2 in this vlog. Just got back, we were out for a little while today. It's brutal, it's really hot this week. I don't know, we have a whole bunch of tent campers around us. I don't know how they're surviving because it's gonna be really hot. Today it's gonna be 92 and then I think in the next couple days, for the next couple days, it's gonna be like 95, 96 and super high humidity, so it's hot.
We're not being dramatic, it really is hot.
I don't know, I should have just stayed down in Florida. I shouldn't even have bothered coming up here. Anyway, on the way back from hanging out, we stopped at 2 Amish type markets.
Well, the second one was really Amish.
Yeah, it was like a butcher shop, but it was really cool. And they had a whole bunch of stuff, and there was a whole bunch of Amish people working in there. I just thought I'd show you guys some of the stuff we got, because normally when you go to a store, like here's a head of broccoli, this was $1.50, and you don't normally see it with like the stem still on it, but this is pretty cool because it's still providing nutrients to the actual broccoli, keeping it fresh.
It just shows you how fresh stuff, you know, their food is.
I mean, everything in this store was like super cheap. I don't know.
$45 for all
Yeah,
this.
everything. It was some kind of like discount store. So like this Death Wish coffee, I've been wanting to try it for quite some time now. If you go to Walmart, it's like 10 bucks. Here it was $3. So I get to give that a shot, not spend $1 million. If I don't like it, it's not such a big loss. Sam likes to bake cakes, so these were $1.50 each. Actually, this one was 4 for $1.
I didn't get 4.
Yeah, we got 3. So Sam likes her Dunkin' cold brews. These were $2.50.
Caramel.
These were 3 for $1. This is $3. This is 60 cents, guys. I figured I'd try this red wine and olive oil for salad. Got the dogs a Frosty Paws treat since it's so hot. They can eat that. $3 for some nice 2-pack toothpaste. I mean, it's a really good deal. We got a whole bunch of stuff. This is pretty cool too. Chicken Parmesan ravioli. That sounds really good. Oh, I also got, they're buried under here, but I got cold cuts. I mean, these are pretty, when you go to like ShopRite or Walmart, cold cuts are expensive. This is $3.77. The other ones are pretty similar. $2.30 for bologna. And I got what is that, turkey down there or something like that, I think. Let me see. Oh, honey cured ham. I didn't even know I grabbed that. $3.72. Oh yeah, that's right. Also stopped at Harbor Freight, had to swap something out. But in the meantime, Sam wanted to try out this drone. It was like 30 bucks. And we're gonna see, is it on clearance?
Yeah.
Oh, on clearance.
That's why I got it.
So we're gonna see how it does. It's not the most expensive drone, obviously. Some drones are $1,500, $2,000.
We don't have much luck with drones.
Yeah, the last drone well, Sam bought it for me. It was 50 bucks, and it lasted all of about, I don't know, 5 minutes maybe, before I flew it into a palm tree in Florida. And then I ended up throwing like 13 things at it, and the palm tree just kept eating everything I was throwing at it, and I never got my drone back. So.
And that was like more than $30.
Yeah. So. We'll give this a shot. We'll see how it goes. It doesn't have a very long run time, but if we can still get some cool shots, that'd be awesome. That's about
an hour and a half to charge.
An hour and a half to charge gets 7 minutes of run time. So, I don't know. It's something where we can maybe get our feet wet. If we feel like we really use it a lot on videos and stuff, we could always upgrade to, a more expensive one once we kind of figure out the controls and how they work and stuff like that. So, yeah, I figured we'd show you, some stuff. Really nice stuff in there. They had fresh mozzarella and a whole bunch of stuff. It smelled so good in there. Don't go into these stores when it's when you're hungry.
Oh yeah, because we have more stuff here that we didn't put out.
So this is the stuff we got from the butcher shop.
We got some lettuce.
2 heads of lettuce. This is like $4. Fresh lettuce. I mean, really fresh. No pesticides or anything like that.
And they made cookies.
We got sugar cookies. Yes, we ate them. Don't worry. I didn't buy an open pack. They were pretty good.
I got some sweet plums. I love plums, especially the black plums. I got a toy for me later.
Samantha, oh my God. You bad.
Because I saw this and I had to get it.
This looks so good. Roasted garlic and Parmesan salad dressing.
So I'm gonna make some salad before I make some stuffed shells.
Yeah, we're gonna give that a shot.
And then I got, you don't see this in Florida with the mozzarella balls, and then sometimes they do like the tomato and the basil. So yeah.
Yeah, looks okay. They taste good. It's just weird that it's in water.
What do you mean? It's always like that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right.
What kind of Italian are you?
I don't know.
Mamma mia.
Anyway, everything's really good. We're gonna stay in here for a while to try to stay cool. I got good news though. This site that we're at is a electric and water only. There's no dump here.
Sometimes there isn't a dump. I'm just kidding, guys.
I got 10 cameras next to me now, so I can't do anything.
Damn it! We're just kidding. We didn't do that.
Anyway, maybe we did.
It's sitting here without being able to dump. If we were only here for 2 to 3 days, it would have been fine. But the amount of time that we're sitting here for, our tank fills up quick. Especially that it's so hot out. Usually, like, when it's winter time, it's a day, every other day.
I shower like every 5-6 days in the winter.
So now that it's so freaking hot, we're showering every day, and I gotta comb my damn face so that we can, we gotta be mindful of how long we take a shower.
Right. So you can go up to the maintenance station, leave your ID, and they'll rent you a sewer tote for free. It's kind of a hassle because I don't have a hitch on the car, so I'd have to like ghetto it and rope it and
I'm just
hope I don't
hoping
break
that
it.
we can last till we have 3 days till we can switch.
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping we.
So that's the
can
good
last.
news. I called the office and I was like, listen, we are here for another week and a half or so. So can you please? Is there any availability for a full hookup site?
The people that are here longer than 3 days should get first dibs on full hookup than compared to somebody that's only staying here for 2 to 3 days. Because there was people that were only here for 2 to 3 days that had a full hookup site. So it kind of sucked for us that we have to come here and now we have to move. But either way, I'm just happy that we can.
So on the 22nd, for about a week, she said we can sit in a full hookup site, which will be really nice. We won't have to worry about dumping, with a sewer tote. We can just kind of be fully hooked up, fill our tanks, dump our tanks, do whatever we need to do. And it'll just make life a lot more enjoyable. Because right now, we're contemplating actually going up to the showers up there.
Yeah.
That way we don't fill up this gray tank so fast and then have to dump it and do that whole process. Because it's really kind of a pain.
Yeah.
And
especially with the woman, you want to shave and stuff, so I can't do that when we're not hooked up.
Right.
So, sorry guys, don't look at my legs.
Yep. Anyway, I'm gonna put this stuff away and then we'll get back with you guys. All right, guys, good news. Our much needed leveling blocks finally came in. We ordered them through Amazon.
Because Walmart didn't have them in stock.
Right.
That's the whole reason of doing a Walmart order.
Yeah. So we got them shipped to a Walgreens?
Rite Aid.
Rite Aid. And they're an affiliate with Amazon, so you can get packages delivered there. They have a box. So they sent us our code, and how far away are we?
11. It'll be less once we get out of this campground.
Yeah, it takes like 45 minutes to get out of this campground, and then we'll be 11 minutes away.
It'll be less than that.
But we really need it. It's it makes me a little dizzy in
I
the
feel like I'm
campground.
going down a hill.
Yeah.
From the bathroom to the living room.
I was reading through reviews for this campground, and a lot of people were mentioning how unlevel. I mean, I don't know if you guys can tell, but like everything is a hill here. Even right now, we're going up a hill, and the sites are not much better. They're pretty unlevel. So, if you're gonna come here, you definitely need probably 2 sets of leveling blocks. One is not gonna do it probably, but
we have like 4 on there right now, I think.
I got 6.
Oh, really?
I got 6 on there right
It
now.
doesn't feel like it.
And we got another 10 coming in. So I'm gonna go grab them, and then we'll level this camper out. All right, so I forgot to show you guys this. We also picked up some apple cider, right, from one of those Amish markets that we were at. So when you go to
the Italian market.
Yeah, but they have like Amish people in there, and they're claiming the food is Amish and this and that. Anyway, we go to pick up. You know, I try to support these people locally, and I guess I did because I bought the food from them locally. You know, the drink. And then I go to. I'm thinking, you know, this stuff is made here in PA. It's a lot of small towns. You know, they make a ton of their own stuff. They grow all their own vegetables. And then you look down here on the bottom, and it says, produced by McTutchin Apple Products in Frederick, Maryland.
It's not that big of a deal.
I don't know. It bothers me, because I thought, you know, I was buying stuff from local Amish people. Nothing's authentic anymore. You know, I was talking to some lady the other day, and she does Amish taxis. She runs an Amish taxi company. And essentially what she does is she takes the Amish to places that are further than what a horse and buggy could normally take them. So if they're going like out of the country, out of the state, or maybe like on the other side of the state or something like that. And she was like, yeah, they have electric now, and you know, they're not so off the grid anymore, and they're not roughing it. And she wasn't talking about like Mennonites. She was talking about like old school Amish. It's just kind of disappointing. I don't know.
Old order, I think.
Old order Amish, yeah. So I don't know. Like I said, we're going on this tour, and they're gonna give us a tour, but I feel like they have like 2 setups. One is gonna be, you know, over there off the grid. We struggle. We don't have air conditioning or electric, and then they're gonna go home to their air-conditioned 65-inch flat screen TV, you know, refrigerator house. And I'm just getting duped and donating money to pay for all of it.
Even if they go home to their homes that have, you know, electric, oh, I mean, I don't blame them. It is hot. Right now we have tent campers next to us, and I don't know how they're not going home. It's so hot and miserable outside. So even if, when we go to this Amish tour, and if it is off the grid or on the grid, or they're going back home to on the grid, as long as the money is going towards people of the community, I really don't care.
I guess you just kind of, you have like these expectations, and you know, you've been told this stuff for so long about the Amish and how they're off the grid and they're so independent.
I think it's changing.
Yeah, it's definitely changing. I think eventually the Amish culture is going to disappear.
The old order, the Mennonites, I believe, will still have.
Yeah, I think eventually these kids are just going to be like, you know, screw this. We see all these English folks with their phones and laptops and TVs and air conditioning and all these electrical devices.
Mennonites are allowed to have all that.
Yeah, but I'm saying the old order Amish.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, I thought I would tell you guys.
He's so mad.
I'm mad. I have another reason why I'm mad. I finally got my leveling blocks yesterday.
Oh God.
I go outside. Let me move you guys down here a little bit. I go outside to do them, to get us settled, you know, leveled. Sam and I are working on it. We got these new neighbors next to us who are, you can tell they've I don't know how to say it.
They've abused medication or...
And I think they still are. They definitely still are.
And it's not us to judge. We're not judging.
Well,
I'm not judging.
I mean, okay. So they're just hyperactive, and I'm trying to do this. It's hot as hell out, and it's frustrating because I have to lift this RV up in the front, especially on the left side, like 6 inches. That's how off level we are. So we're trying to give it gas. Sam's giving it gas. It's going. It's either not going up, you know, onto the leveling block, or it's going over it. It's tricky. It can be tricky.
I get nervous when I know people are watching me.
Right. So they're there talking, asking stupid questions, like questions that you definitely should have the answer to. And then they start asking questions about what year it is. But guys, I'm like right in the middle of doing this. And Sam and I are getting frustrated, and we're kind of bickering back and forth a little bit.
We're taking it out on each other.
Yeah, and it's so not the time for them to be saying anything to me about anything. And then they're like, oh, well, we see why, what did they say? We see why you drive and not him, or something like that.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, they were saying a whole bunch of stupid stuff and asking stupid. But it's just really frustrating, you know, when you're trying to do something, or if you see somebody trying to do something and they're struggling, either offer to help, which I wouldn't have took their help, because the only way they can really help is to drive the RV, and nobody's sitting in that driver's seat except Sam or I, especially not them. And, you know, I just, like, just be quiet, man. Mind your business. And they're both there saying stuff, and at the end he's like, hey, man, hey, and I'm just trying to ignore him, and I'm just trying to do what I gotta do. Like, not all RVers want to chit-chat and talk and are super friendly.
Especially when it's really hot out.
I'm sorry, guys. I am antisocial. I am. Like, if you guys come up to me and say, hey, I watch your channel, I'm not going to be rude and tell you to piss off. You know, I'll say, oh, thank you so much, and we'll have a little conversation. But I am not the type to come outside and have a long conversation with you about whatever. I like to just...
I am, just so you guys know.
Yeah. If you want to transfer, like, you can ask for Sam, and we'll swap positions. And then you can talk her ear off. I am not the guy, though.
I'm a very good listener.
Yeah, great listener. She's also a great...
Annoyer.
And
ignore.
Yeah. But I don't know. I just don't like people. And that's why I RV. There's two different types. There's people that love to chit-chat RVers, and then there's people that just want to be left alone. I am one of the people that want to be left alone. She is a chit-chatter, and it's kind of good because when we see somebody coming that wants to chit-chat, and you can see it on their face, I throw Sam right in the line of fire.
No,
I'm like, go.
No, he doesn't. I do it. I go on my own.
Well, yeah, but I step behind her. Okay, let's say that. I step behind her and let her take on the conversation of dread that I have no interest in talking about. But I know it makes me sound kind of douchey. Yeah, I guess so. I didn't want to say that in case kids are watching, but yeah.
Well, if there's kids watching, there's an issue, because certain things that we're saying do.
Yeah, but I just, I don't know, it was very frustrating. Oh, and I'm still not level because I got so frustrated with them that I just went inside. We said, screw it. So now we were leaning forward and to the left. Now I'm leaning
down
forward,
to the right.
And I don't know. We're just still way on level, and I have to fix it. It's very frustrating. And
but we'll leave the spot in 2 days, so I'm not even gonna bother.
Yeah, and you know they're in a tent, so it's not like they're in an RV and they go inside and leave us alone for a while. They're always outside because it's 100 million degrees and nobody wants to be in a tent that's 100 million degrees. So they're just always out there, and when I go out there, I gotta run to the car, do what I gotta do, and run back because I just don't want to have a conversation with anybody, especially not them. I have no interest. Anyway, Sam is nice enough. She is making us steak fajitas tonight. So I am going to clean off this table and clean up this RV a bit because it got a little out of hand. We're trying to organize some stuff, and I've been throwing some stuff out. You know, and
with these pantries is that they're so tight, and someone just throws things in there when we go food shopping instead of organizing it. Because I have a section that's for like my baking and breakfast, syrups, sugar, stuff like that. Then I have canned stuff, and then I have like the next one will be pasta, and then the bottom is like my jars for my sauce and like spices.
Excuse me while I drink my Pennsylvania apple cider from Maryland. It's better cold. Don't drink it warm.
It's a lot better cold.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna put an ending on this video so I can get it up for you guys. I am not a dick. I'm an introvert, and that's the end of it. And Sam and I will see you guys in the next video.
Bye, guys. guys.
Bye, guys.